Thank you so much for all the people who have said so many nice things about me, and I, with my great thanks to all the people with whom I had a chance to interact in last so many years. I am honored today and humbled receiving this award, and I express my gratitude to our President, Dr. T. Mugli, Executive Committee members, Award Committee, Organizing Committee of KANCIPS 24. At the outset, I congratulate all other fellow awardees in today's conference. And my previous visit to Gulbarga, like Dr. T.S.S. Rao connected, was 25 years back in 1999. And I came here for, I was an EC member. Dr. Ajit Bide was outgoing president and Dr. T.S.S. Rao took president chair. And Dr. T. Murli was treasurer and Dr. Matthew Varghese was secretary and Swaminath was an editor. I remember. And then Dr. Patange, Dr. Ganate, Dr. Mali Patil, they were the people who had organized. And it's nice to go back and connect and how time has passed, and then so many other people have taken over, and then they are helping more number of people than we could at that point of time. It was on 18 September, there was a CME, and I spoke on postpartum psychosis. And Dr. Parvati Devi Patil, she was a chairperson, and Swami was another chairperson who spoke so much about me because we were classmates, and thanks to Dr. Swami for all good words and good wishes. I'm fortunate on many accounts. One is my health, another is a continuous family support. The support I had from my wife is exemplary, and I share this award with her, Dr. Sushma. And the other fortunate things are I could study medicine, both physical medicine and psychological medicine. And I worked under great teachers. Some of them are there, Dr. P.S.V. Sharma, and then many more, Dr. Shikala Bharat, and there are many more. So time doesn't permit me to thank, and when I meet personally, I would like to meet them and thank for their contributions, for my, that time for growth or understanding. Also, I'm fortunate that I could play the role of soldier for 5 years, and that was a very tough time, and I was during Blue Star operation away from the family and near the frontiers, and then that was the most difficult time. When I came out of that difficult time, straight away I entered NIMANS, and that is also a difficult time. After 5 years studying psychological medicine, was very tough, and I could withstand that, thanks God. Thanks to the God. And 1 minute, I'll just. So another, I'm fortunate that I had great colleagues in St. John's or wherever I worked, or even in Bangalore, the practicing psychiatrist. And I could serve both in great organizations like St. John's Medical College and IPSKC. I'm very proud that I could get a chance to work in these two places. All this was possible due to many whom I thank sincerely. I express my gratitude firstly to the Almighty. Again, I repeat, my family members and all my teachers in KMC Hubli, NIMANS, KMC Manipal. This is an occasion to express my gratitude to all of them. And secondly, in St. John's, I served for 26 years. I thank management, all my seniors, my junior colleagues, staff, and students. Particularly, I would like to say thanks to Dr. Appaya, Dr. K. Srinivasan, Dr. Tanya Machado, Sheila Daniel. They were all my colleagues who supported me all along. And I miss Dr. M.V. Ashok. We studied together in NIMANS and we worked for so long, and I really miss him. And Sunita Simon, S.N. Manohari, and Vijaya, Vidya, there are many more. So all others, I would like to express my gratitude and thanks. And in fact, Dr. Ravish, Ravish also was with us in St. John's for some time, and I remember him. Next, in IPSKC, all my professional colleagues and all past presidents, some of them are here, some of them are on the stage, and I am really privileged that way. And EC members, particularly, I had the privilege to work between 94 to 2004. There's a big list of people, and I remember them now also whenever I remember of IPSKC. And my IPSKC journey was undergraduate quiz, which was conducted as a mandatory activity in St. John's Medical College. I'll just take 2 more minutes. I don't want to bore you, and bear with me because of the delay in using this. And in using quiz in 93, I think Ajit Pide was the quiz master. I had just joined in 91, and there was no post-graduation program there. I struggled myself to make it interesting to undergraduate and then see whether some people join. Although St. John's has a great history, that there are many people, stalwarts like Chitra Andrade, Somnath, Matthew Varghese, they all have come from there. But then I felt the quiz is a correct medium, and then Ajit could conduct it so well, and that motivated me. And Dr. Ramachandra came, and then he said, "Are you a member? Why don't you become a member?" I said, "Okay, I'll become a member." And after I became a member, I felt that I'm helped, because otherwise I would have been only in the chambers or the compound wall of St. John's. It gave me a chance to interact with people in demands, in practice. Then I used to meet Dr. CRC and get some inputs. And Humbegowda High School was on my way from my home to St. John's. Then I used to go sit with him in his chamber, ask him to give some books, buy it, give it in the library there in Humbegowda High School, then talk to the teachers, and conducted a couple of programs there. And that's where it gave me satisfaction that we have started educating people, and the stigma and all that. People said now also it's very high, and imagine at that time it was much more. And in creating awareness and reducing stigma, that gave me some kind of a happiness. And EC members, I became an EC member in 94. Dr. K.R. Sridhar was the president. We used to meet in various places in St. John's on a Sunday. We used to interact and make notes and then make sure that all the programs go on well. And I became a secretary in 1997. Dr. M. Ramachandra was the president, and he was a great guide. And in fact, within 3 months of becoming a secretary, I broke my right hand with elbow dislocation with open reduction. I could not make any notes or anything like that. I said, why did I become a secretary? I can't now do anything. But then people in the EC, they used to take notes and then help me, because at that time, even these EC minutes were handwritten and then posted. So these are some of the memories. And I became editor in 24, and Dr. Patangi, Dr. Ghanate, they were the people here. And they had wonderfully organized that. And an official note, I learned a lot to work in a team and manage time while multitasking. When you take many things and you compromise, and then how to do that is a challenge. As a secretary, I could appreciate the great framework, laws, bylaws developed by earlier stalwarts and office bearers of IPSKB. It went on a reiteration every time we met, that saying that although it is a continuous process, people may now also may think there are some lack in need to improve, including in Mental Health Care Act and all that. We have to continue to improve, to safeguard ourselves and also to help people. And I appreciate that, those frameworks. Of course, the secretary has more challenges now when I look at him. And with increasing number of mandatory activities, a lot of sports and other things have come, not just only UG or a school or a teacher's program. So despite that, IPSKC has consistently done well under able leaders and has consecutively won prizes and appreciation at IPS national level. I'm sure the coming younger generations will carry on the great legacy of IPSKC. I'm very optimistic, and I feel we'll continue to have our flag high. Few anecdotes. That time there were no mobiles, difficult to communicate and do the network. and computers were very difficult to access. We used to go in the printing press and then try to get the offset and other things done. And I really remember Dr. CRC, Dr. Karant at that time. One more incident I remember. There was a Bandh in Bangalore. I informed all EC members and forgot to mention Dr. Karant. He landed up. So I still remember whenever I see him, I feel, oh, this is a blunder I've done. And he came, he rang me up, he said, what happened to EC meeting? I said, you please go back and Bangalore Bandh is there. So editorship, of course, Dr. Herbie Shetter and all is doing a wonderful job. Collecting matters, other news editors, collecting matters, sitting in the press, proofreading, posting them to the people, and meeting deadlines was tough then, tough now also. In fact, it is much more vibrant currently. My predecessors, Dr. In the editorship were M.R. Jayaprakash, Ajit Bide, and Swaminath, and late Dr. M.V. Ashok, who had done great work. He brought it to a different level, and since I was working with him, I was also motivated I should take it up. After 2004, as my responsibilities increased in St. John's, I found it difficult to devote time, and around that time, my retirement in 2017, me and my wife had to stay home to take care of my mother, who passed away in 2021. It is another great satisfaction I have, and my wife has given me the support. Personal note, it was a great opportunity for me to interact, do honorary work, and contribute outside St. John's Medical College. I'm highly obliged to my seniors and teachers. I have to mention, please bear with me a few more seconds, Dr. M. Srinivasa, Dr. Kalyan Sundaram, Dr. Chandrasekhar, Dr. B.N. Gangadhar, Dr. Raghuram, Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao. I had an opportunity to interact with all these people, Ramachandra, Ajit Bide, Shripati Bhatt, Sharma, and T.S.S. Rao, Nagraj Rao, P. Vijay Kumar, Vinod Kulkarni, Handi Gold, Anand Pandurangi, Madhav Rao, Uday Shetty, T. Murli, Matthew Akis, N.M. Patil, Jagdish, Swami, Pratima Murthy, Madhukar, Matkar, Mahesh Gowda, Ravish, B.N. and Ravish Tunga, and many more. Time doesn't permit, I have a big list. I have fond memories of many more members with whom I had a chance to interact, and I will thank them personally as I have time constraint now. I beg pardon for any inadvertent omissions, please. Special mention and thanks to Dr. Karur, Dr. Chandrasekhar H. and Rajni for their significant role in bringing the state mental health, and it has helped many people both in practice and the institution. So I really thank them. And to conclude, I seek blessings for my teachers, my seniors who are here, and all of you. I express my best wishes to all my professional colleagues. A piece of advice, otherwise I feel so to take care of your health while balancing family and work commitments. Basavanna's truism exists, like many people mentioned, Kaya Kave Kailasa. We all know that, and we worked hard, but then it also comes with many other things, like our incoming president has mentioned. You have to also look into so many things. You can't just do Kayaka and then can't protect yourself or the honor of the society or profession. So adhere to Mental Health Care Act. Whatever deficiencies are there, I think work on that and make it a little more effective and used by many people. And National Medical Commission's guidelines, formerly MCI guidelines, along with treatment guidelines, and trust latest textbooks than isolated research reports, which are plenty now. Whereas earlier we used to read more textbook and then go to important peer-reviewed, peer-selected journals, findings, and then try very cautiously not trusting the textbook. Again, baseline is textbook, latest textbooks, and use digital AI and social media judiciously. This is one thing which I'm scared of, or I have not learned, so I feel I'm ignorant. But I feel we may be at a higher risk of sending something, commenting something, and people think that you are the people you say that don't judge or accept, but then you are the people you are judging and you are rejecting. See, this is something I get upset. I'm not so active in that, so I thought I should give this advice. IPS Karnataka, let us maintain solidarity and continue mutual support. I think this is very important. And Jai Karnataka, Jai Hind. Thanks for this time and thanks for nice words about me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for addressing us with your inspirational words.
I request Dr. Asha GT to deliver the vote of